Aries, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Soul Closet. It's time to dive in and see what is in your closet this week in love and relationships. Hope you guys are great. Doing a general reading for you guys today, so it might not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if it does resonate, I appreciate it if you give me that hit that like button for me. And we are reading energies, so feel free to flip-flop the characters. If something doesn't feel like it's yours, it probably isn't. And it could be the person that you are dealing with or that you have on your mind. All right, let's get a couple more shuffles here for my Aries. Whoa. And let's get started on your reading. All right, what does Aries need to hear today in love and or relationships? All right, here we go. Coming out of the gate, we have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Lovers, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. All right, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have the Eight of Wands, communication coming through. Communication coming through. That Eight of Wands is really about fast-moving energy. What's beautiful about this card is that there's still a lot of things in action right now taking place. Remember, those arrows are being pulled and drawn by Cupid, supposedly, coming from the divine. So there's something divine, there's a lot of divine intervention taking place for you. For some of you, you could also be dealing with someone who is kind of far away from you, and or somebody that you might have met online. Because coming in, what's happened here in the recent past is we have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. And it feels that you've been super patient, but you're really caught up in your mind over the integrity around this person. I almost feel as if somebody could be sabotaging this relationship. For some of you, you could be dealing, well, I mean, here you are, Aries, right? Right up, straight up, King of Wands. Typically that's Sagittarius, but you know, it's a wand, so Leo, Sag, Aries for me. And I feel as if you're really caught up around the idea whether or not this person is really committed. I feel like you've been really patient with this person. You're waiting for some opportunities to blossom from this relationship. And if this is a long distance relationship, it's weighing heavy on your heart. You know, this person might have been planning to come visit, or you them. Plans got delayed of some kind. You weren't able to travel. You're really caught in your mind. You've been super patient, and you're really wondering as to whether or not this person is really going to be moving forward with you. For others of you that are closer to one another, it does feel to me that right now, Aries, you could be really questioning whether or not they want to move forward and what page. I don't know that you guys are on the same page right now. There's a lot of mind thought, thinking. Maybe even some harsh words were spoken. Because what we have coming into the present current moment is we have the Lovers, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. You guys, there's two kings in here. So for some of you, you're dealing with two people, okay? Maybe for some of you, you're really caught up in your mind over which person you want to be with. Obviously, the Lovers is a beautiful soul connection, okay? It's a beautiful connection, but it can also represent making decisions, choosing your partner, right? And so I feel as if you've got this King of Pentacles. So first, obviously, the earth signs, okay? So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, right smack in the center. You're looking for stable relationships, committed, long-term, with that King of Pentacles. And you've been really focused on trying to create that stability here. You really thought that there was a beautiful connection with this person. And, you know, it looks as if there's been some type of beautiful partnership getting ready to take place. Maybe with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, which offers stability. And I feel like you're really working towards that, towards something beautiful. For some of you, you are really diving into your career as well, really focusing on, you know, the material things, the money, the things that you want in your life. You've got those blinders on with that Eight of Pentacles. And what we've got coming into the future here is we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and Judgment. What I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of mind thought. Like I said, you're so caught up in your head at night that it's almost like you're not sleeping. You know, from the hours of 2:30 to 4:30 in the morning, you're literally watching crazy television shows or infomercials because you are undecided as to what decision you are going to make here. For some of you, like I said, you are dealing with two people. And you're really caught up over what choice to make, okay? For some of you, you've got Aries, Leo, Sag. Others of you have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. For some of you, you have both, okay? The mind chatter, the trying to make a decision, and it almost looks like there's been some sneaky energy or somebody's avoiding somebody here around it. And it could be this first king that we focused on from the past. You know, maybe you just haven't quite gotten over, you know, this person's lack of stability, lack of effort in the relationship. And you've been super patient to see how it was going to turn out. But I see that you guys are getting ready to make a choice here. And it doesn't feel like it's a negative one, because they feel that somebody you're dealing with that Seven of Swords is being a bit sneaky. I don't feel like they're on the up and up, because it's almost like you're detaching yourself from your old ways and really stepping into a place of, you know, wanting to be stable, okay? Both financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, right? And especially around relationships. And I see you working very hard at making some type of commitment to a partnership. So if you are making some kind of choices, these choices are getting ready to come up and they look very solid for you, Aries. You're detaching yourself from your old ways and you're really stepping into a place of a sense of self-worth, a sense of independence, a sense of, you know, I know how to make myself happy kind of energy. And it feels like you need to make some kind of a judgment call around it. You know, you've put a lot of effort into it. You've been super patient. There was some crazy chemistry between you and this person, okay? There was, you know, it hit the ground running and it was very passionate and it was very fiery. And I think it's one of the reasons why you've been patiently waiting to see if this person's going to step up or step out, because there is a huge attraction that you have to this person. But in the end, you know, looks aren't everything, right? Like, I mean, obviously we have to be, you know, attracted to somebody, but, you know, our looks go away one day. We all get older, and what really matters is what's in the core of our heart and the person that we are. And I think this scenario is teaching you that right now, really teaching you that. You feel a little bit of pressure. There's a lot of communication going back and forth. If it's not happening now, it's about ready to. And I feel like you are on a path towards change towards stability, honesty, integrity here. Because you're detaching from a lover that's just not, you're detaching from a lover, you know, that you just have really looked at, evaluated, you know, dotted the I's, crossed the T's, did the pros and cons list, and you made a judgment call, okay? And I think it was time to make that judgment call. You've been trapped up in your mind trying to decide, you know, is this right for me? Because your energy right here is Knight of Swords. Like I said, caught in your mind over making a decision because there's been maybe some deception. The person that, you know, you're kind of dealing with has been slow moving, wanting to show stability. Excuse me, that's you. You've been patient. You're wanting stability. Recognize your self-worth. This energy over here wasn't serving you. You might have been really, really, really attracted to this person and focused really hard at trying to make things work. And you know the good old saying is you can't force a round peg into a square hole, right? And I think you realize that. You made some kind of judgment call, and there's a sense of liberation around this judgment call for you too, Aries. So stay in this beautiful, stable energy and focus on you, especially with this beautiful, beautiful Knight of Pentacles. You are very abundant, okay? But in order to be abundant and to move forward in your truth, the detachment and making a judgment call is probably right around the corner. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if this reading resonated with you, and I look forward to chatting with you guys next week. Take care.